Nobody's here. What's up, people? If anyone's here, sorry. I had to run up to the store really quickly. And I'm trying to see if I have an opening here. But yeah, there's quite a few things out there. We'll talk about it.
Watch Night Tiger
Comic.
Tiger Comic.
Tiger Comic.
Night Tiger Comic.
Tiger Comic.
What? Night Tiger Comic.
Yeah.
You never know what you're missing. All right, what's up? Just went out in the neighborhood. I did see some trees that were snapped actually in half. A lot of people got caught off guard here by the cold because it's in the 50s today, and yesterday and the day before was in like almost 90. And actually, it was just at the store, and there was a person out there shivering without a blanket and shorts. So I bought him a hot meal, and that's why I was late. I had to run back in and do that. But here we didn't really get hit. Light rain, some mild wind. Let's see who's here. Kevin Taylor from the Great Britain. What's up, brother? Congratulations. I hear you're getting married in 2 weeks, I heard, or something like that. So congratulations to you and Kirsten. That's awesome, man. Matarog's here, the presser, the impressor, the pressinator. Yeah, that's your name now, the pressinator. So, like I said, here it wasn't a lot of damage, but, prayers to our brothers and sisters down south. They got hit pretty bad. That thing may actually pick up steam when it hits the Atlantic and shoot up to North Carolina. So hopefully that won't happen. That's normally where those hurricanes go. My hat's off. It's driving me crazy. So, like I said, I had to run up to the store, and my wife wanted a special drink, and it was at a different store, and I told her I had a show, but then I felt bad. I went up there. They didn't have it, but there was a lot of people up there. A lot of people bring in those huge generators on back of trailers heading down south with those. Weirdest thing after having COVID, I can't drink any coffee except for this flavor and this brand. Otherwise, it tastes like super bitter. Oh, what's up? Ryan's here. Scoons. Yeah, I thought I'd do like a lunchtime thing. I know people up north are having to go to work, so sorry. And to school. I don't know when we're going to go back. I got jury duty on Monday, so I'm actually wanting to run another load up to make another half a paycheck. But it is what it is. We deal with it. It's part of our weather here. You guys got snow up north and blizzards. We don't have those. Comic book. So I hit a milestone this week. My 20th slab. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So I'm going to show that. That came in. This was a pickup for a trade. If you didn't watch the video with River Monster Comics. Finally got that bad boy in the collection. I had him years ago, but just sold the collection and was not willing to pay up for this book. Well, it was a trade, so I took the hit. He had $280 on it, but I think I traded him $2 books and two $30 books. So what is that? $32 or $62 for $500 credit? I'll take it every day. So that's the first appearance of Brother Voodoo, Strange Tales, reissue or published again since 1968. That's a pretty cool book. This was a pickup. I think I may have showed this. I'm not sure. My Centaur slab. So I want to build it up to the 20th slab in the collection. Amazing Adventures, really, really scarce and tough book to get, especially graded. I bought it at a raw price, so happy with that one. Nice purples on them. Looks like the Phantom with a cape. Okay, so my 20th slab came in, and we're gonna clear that up. So got this. Now I thought I paid too much for it at first. I paid $240 with shipping and taxes and everything for this. Graded copy, 3.5 CGC. Thanks, buddy. But the last 2 days, I've seen several raw copies in the $600 range. So I was like, okay, maybe I did okay. It's the first Signal Man. It's 1957 from December. It's a cool Batman cover. He still has the Golden Age costume, 10-cent cover price. And also, let me tell you this, it's off-white to white pages. I'm not kidding you. It even says it right on the slab. Okay. that always makes me laugh when people say that. Okay, we're not into the haul yet. I just want to show off some books that I was digging yesterday, pulled out. I'm going to post this on Instagram later. It's a nice copy. It has some other photos in it that you can't see when it's in the Mylar, but you're welcome. Bada bing, bada boom. You are welcome. That is Elvira's House of Mystery, #1. First appearance of Elvira in comic books. Special issue celebrating Halloween, hosted by, you guessed it, Elvira from 1985, September. Whoa! I almost dropped Elvira. Crack it open and verify. I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to roll with it. That's what Night Tiger Comics does. But it will be cracked at some point in my life. You know, maybe on my 60th birthday, I'll have a cracking the slab party or something. Bring your own slab and crack it. You're right. But since I have 11,000 comic books still to be read, I'm okay for now. But that's Elvira. Buster B. Hey, get out of here, boy. Okay, come and say hi to everybody. Here's the big Buster B right here. Yeah, he's hanging out in the comic room. Okay, so Buster, you're not getting on the laptop. Resist that. What is cats and walking on keyboards? You'll come over for that event? I should sell tickets. They get to watch. We'll be on stage breaking slabs. Buster, no. You tell him no, and then he rubs your hand, and it's like, oh, do whatever you want, buddy. Get out of here. He's going to knock my camera out. Buster B, come on, dude. Back off, Jack. Come on. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on, dude. He's like, I'm not doing anything if you tell me to do it. I'm only doing it if I want to do it. Okay, go. All right, so I didn't realize I had 2 of these. I was going through the collection yesterday, having fun in the comic room. You know, you get those days where you get to do that. It's not too often. Thanks, dude. Are you safe? I know you're further down. How's it over there? You know what? I can put the link in here if anybody wants to come. So let me get that link somehow. I forget how you do it. It says share settings. No. How do I share that link? Oh, go up here. Hello. I don't think that's going to do it though. Invite. Duh. Oh, you're in Kansas City? Cool. I guess if you're in Kansas City, you definitely are safe. So anyway, I was going through the collection. I put the link in the description or in the comments. Everybody wants to jump on, they're welcome to. I didn't know I had 2 of these, but this is such a cool comic. I am so glad I have 2 copies. And one's a newsstand. It's like my camera is blurry on the side or something. Let me hold on. I'm going to wipe my camera or something. Now you probably won't see me at all. I don't know what is it with me and cameras. I ruin them easily. Anyways, House of Mystery special sci-fi issue. I think first appearance of the robotic Elvira. And last appearance too. That's from September 86. Yeah. So, found them in a dollar bin. Actually, one shop in town had all of these for $1 in the bin, and I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" I grabbed every one of them. Actually, I didn't. I didn't grab the coolest covers. It was like 2 of them or 3, and I'm like, I better go back and get those, and they were still there. So my friend Roger Perez, he's not related to George. He lives. Where do you live? Lamont, Florida, and he's really cool. He knows a lot about comics. He thinks he knows something about pressing, but not really, but he's trying. He gave me these books. I brought him up that press and he handed me these books. I wasn't expecting anything. So, guys, this was quite an unexpected gift. And this first cover, it wasn't like I knew about it, but it wasn't like ever like trying to find it because I forgot about it. But it is so cool. And it's by Byrne. And what I love about it is you can tell it's just a really cool cover. So that's Doomsday #1. So Roger tell me as I looked in the CLZ app, notably they said there was a different one. It looked similar with different colors. It was the newsstand, and this was the direct. Are they correct? Because I'd like to find that other one. And I'd also like to find the reprint of this on #7. Just a cool cover. And it's a John Byrne. And not only that, but Roger gave me this other book here a while back. So as you can see, this is clearly an homage by John Byrne. He's a big fan of Kirby's. And Roger gave me that one. So it's good to have friends with comics. I actually just gave my neighbor Invaders 1. Lady Fantastic hooked me up with, but they're going to be a live show with me in a couple of weeks. They're going to show off their collection. They live right across the street. We got the famous Roger Metarog with us. What's up, brother?
Hey, how you doing, Mike?
Good. Oh, that room looks good behind you.
Oh yeah.
Actually makes you look more handsome.
Oh, listen, the check's in the mail, buddy. Don't worry.
But not only did he give me Doomsday #1, he gave me the first all the first 6 was the original stories, and then they were reprints.
Yeah, 7 through 12 just reprints 1 through 6.
Because I went on, I don't know nothing about this, so I went on the CLZ app and I said, "There's 12 issues." Roger lied to me. He didn't give me the full run.
Right.
So then I looked at it closer and I'm like, well, #7 looks like #1. So obviously they reprinted the whole next 6 again.
Yeah, Charlton was great at double dipping, and they
And why not? I mean, if it's a business,
right.
And if it's a good story, no one's gonna mind. If it's a crappy story, they'll be like,
right. I have them here. I can show them to you. The ¡7 is just a different color scheme, but it's the same cover.
Look, he's got a Gil Kane nose.
Hey.
Hey, so in the CLZ app, it says that there's another #1 that's a newsstand. It's different colors. Have you seen that?
No, that's #7. There's a Modern Comics Doomsday +1.
But let me show you, because it doesn't say modern. They actually do say when it's a modern comic.
Oh, okay.
Because it's got a white background. It looks really cool. So
let me look at it.
This is the newsstand one. It has like a purplish background. Let me see if I can. You can't probably see the color scheme, but look, you have the CLZ app on your phone?
No, I don't. I'm old school.
So this has an orangish. This one has a pinkish white.
Well, there's this one.
And this
is 7. Is that this
but
one?
This is, look, it says a classic first issue up here. I don't know if you can see that. See it?
Oh yeah. That must be a later reprint.
It says it's a newsstand, and then this one is a direct. And it has 1975 on it, so I don't know.
That's weird. I've
but
never
it
heard
has
of
like
that.
Another symbol next to the Charlton. Hold on. Oh, it is. Duh. What do they have? They have 1975. This is from ACG. And it says $2.95 on the cover.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
That makes sense.
I was just so enamored with the new colorized the new color that I was like, where is that? Okay, now that makes sense.
Yep.
Okay, so Roger got me. So that was 3. This is 4. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I got them out of order. I just showed you 4 and 5. Here's 2 and 3. You can actually see some progression in the art too.
Yeah, this is very early Byrne, and it's Charlton printing and paper, so it's not like the best. It's a little. Have you read them yet?
Not yet.
Okay, when you look at the art inside, you notice that some things are like unfocused, like they're a little hazy. That's not Byrne. That's the Charlton cheap printing presses that they went through.
And then this is number 6. Did you ever read The Next Men?
Yes.
I did read that. I think I read,
Yes.
I don't know how many issues. I didn't read the full run. I liked it. I like how he can do that interaction with people, like just regular dialogue. He gets that from Claremont.
Yes. Yeah, his
And
collaboration
it's
with Claremont on
interesting,
X-Men.
though.
Yeah,
Other
it
people
rubbed
do
off on
it.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, other people do it, and you feel like they're just trying to fill the space. But when they
Yeah.
do it, you get sucked into the story, and you're part of it, and you forget you're reading.
Correct. I agree. And that was, he learned from that. But when he did the Fantastic Four run in the 80s, when he was writer and artist, you could see that influence too.
The only thing I ever read by him that wasn't outstanding was that chapter 1, Amazing Spider-Man chapter 1 or whatever it was. I don't know.
I never read that. I don't know about that.
I got it because I found out that it was like a reboot, a soft reboot that he did Superman, he did some Batman, he did Fantastic Four, Captain America.
Yep.
So I thought, okay, this has got to be pretty good. And it was really not. It was really subtle. There was no change, it felt like.
It's weird. I've never read it, so I can't opine. Hey, Funk, how you doing?
It's like dollar books you can get probably on My Comic Shop. I think I picked up like 4 or 5.
Yeah, his Captain America run was very short, but it was really good with the Baron Blood storyline.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I reread that one like yearly.
I agree. It's really good. When he actually spoilers here, he actually decapitates Baron Blood with his shield. I thought that was like stunning to me because that stuff didn't happen in comics back then that often.
One day I'll have to show you because I had my own superhero group, and what I read influenced what I would draw and what I would write in my comics. Right. And I created this character called Vamrak, which is vampire and android, but he acted like I did a couple issues with him. He was like my main villain, and that was a time I was reading Baron Blood.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so I drew a scene where my guy was rising up to the balcony of this second story mansion. I just remember that because I was reading it. I was, oh, this is so cool. I want to mimic it. I want to copy it.
I agree.
I'll have to show you that one day. I do have like 2 comics that are full issues that I drew.
Yeah, next time we meet, bring it, either bring it or I'll see it when I'm over there, because that sounds. I think that's a really good villain, because he was part of the royal family in a sense. Mm-hmm. Not a royal family. He was part of one of the aristocrats, and he got bitten by Dracula, I think, or something, and it's really cool.
Yeah, there's so much he could play with on that.
Yeah.
That's what I was just thinking the other day when they gave Ditko Doctor Strange. It was like, we'll get someone he's new, we don't know much about his, he's not a superstar artist or anything like that, but here, do this character, you can do whatever you want. Another Dimensions is that one issue of, what is it, Strange Tales or Journey, sold well, the one that Kirby did. It's the prototype.
Yeah,
but it wasn't a prototype. Stan probably just went, wow, this issue sold really well. It's either this character or this character. So let's bank on both of them, see which one sells. I was just imagining they came to Steve and said, here's Doctor Strange. You can do whatever you want. And he's like, wow, there's a sandbox. You don't even have to do it on Earth. You can make up your own dimension.
Yep.
And he really, to me, that is his character that he defined with his talent.
I agree that was a perfect fit for his style too. With that, he had that kind of the lot of starscapes and a lot of weird, depths of planets and planetary bodies and weird creatures. So he was perfect for that series.
Well, okay, so I picked this up at the con, which I showed already. You have that?
Yes.
And I have one already.
Yep.
So
Cool.
me and Lady Fantastic are in the middle of a trade. She basically says, I have all this stuff. This is what I need. And then I have to think, well, if I can't find that, what else would she be interested in? So she is definitely interested. This is going to be her copy.
Good.
But she loves Kirby. And this
Yep.
issue I found on eBay for $6. And it's chewed up on the spine, but it's still
Mhm.
readable and presentable.
Oh man, nice. Boys Ranch, yeah.
Yeah, it was $6. I think it was
Wow.
$6 total with everything.
Man, when considering what modern comics cost nowadays, that is a major steal. A Kirby Boys Ranch? Come on.
And I figured, you know what? I know she likes Kirby. I'll
Yeah,
throw it in.
Big Kirby fan.
Night Tiger has to throw in an extra thing. It's not like you. It's like you too. Like you say, I'll give you something, but I got to give him a little more.
Right.
So she's
Well,
excited. She's excited to get that. It is cool. It presents really well.
Yeah, she's gonna love that. Absolutely.
So, and the reason I'm telling because I told her I want to show it before I send it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she'll like that. Are you sending her the first Doctor Doom solo also?
Yeah,
Okay,
this
cool.
solo series. Yeah, from
Yeah.
Amazing. He wanted Avengers 100, and I was trying to find. I was searching hard for like a cheap copy to upgrade mine, and I would send her mine, but I couldn't. The best I could do was like $100, and I'm like,
Well,
it's
yeah,
yeah.
that's a great Barry Smith cover, but no, that's a little steep.
It is. What happened was I bought it, and I was eating chips or something, so I had a wipe. Well, I didn't notice, but the wipe just barely touched the corner of that book. And what happened?
It migrated
Drained
down.
the life force out of the wipe.
Yeah. Mhm.
I quickly ran to the press, but it didn't help.
Oh,
Probably if I soaked it, it would. But for that, it's just this little tiny like that.
yeah. Hey, Justice for Comics, how you doing?
Oh yeah, let me check in. What's going on? I'm nerding out, so I forget to look at the chat.
Yeah, same thing
You gotta
happens to me.
remember. You gotta remember. You gotta tell me too. Let me see what I got. I got some new toys. I don't remember what they were. But anyways, I picked this up for $6.
Oh, was that the reprint?
Nope. That's the original.
Really? For $6?
You know what this key is?
Yeah, Mr. Freeze, right?
Yep. First calling him Mr. Freeze.
Oh, right. That's right. The other one was
It's a complete split cover, but I saw for $6 on my comic shop. I'm like, I want that. I want to read it. I don't care about. I do like the key aspect of it, but I don't care about having as long as it looks cool in the Mylar.
Right.
I'm fine. I can read it.
Yeah, that's for $6. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, go on my comic shop, new listings. Okay, I'm going to give a tip. If anyone wants to start
I'm writing notes here. Hold on.
a Golden Age collection right now, cheap, and a cool book with superheroes in it, Headline Comics number 15 is $15 right now on my comic shop.
Wow.
That's the Junior Rangers, and then it's got the Atomic Man. I don't think he may not have appeared yet, but it's got like they fight Germans and stuff inside. $15, Roger. It's there right now.
Yeah,
They also have
crazy cheap.
Linda Carter, Student Nurse number 7 for $23 if you're interested in that right now.
Cool.
So, anyway, so I got this at my comic shop for $9. I did the Night Tiger restoration on it.
Oh, okay.
So this was still hanging on up here at the cover.
Uh-huh.
So I pressed the inside flat and then because it has spine roll.
Right.
And this thing had so many pieces like Chads going one way, going the other. They automatically want to tuck in. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, sure do. Yeah.
It's really hard. You got to spend time and flatten it and get a little iron and all that. Well, I didn't want to do all that. Spent $9. It looks cool. I glued it
flat. You put it flat.
So
in the
let me
press?
tell you my Jerry the Jitterbug. Yeah, I pressed the interior flat. So
Okay, okay.
I could refold it just in half and get the spine roll out.
Gotcha. I'm learning,
Like,
Mike. So you got to teach me, man. You got to give me those
I
tips.
get a Q-tip and I cut off the middle in a bevel
Right.
to use it as like a stick to paint with glue.
Like a dowel across.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
then I'll
okay.
get an old laminated business card and just put some Elmer's glue on there,
Mhm.
and then
Wow.
just gently go across the spine with the glue. So it's barely any on there.
Wow.
But I did
Okay, cool.
You could see I glued right here because I wanted to keep this from tearing more.
Right.
It's
So you
my
do that on
reader
the
copy. I don't
inside, right?
Yeah, I don't plan on selling it.
Okay.
So it's my reader copy. I want it to look nice and be able to read it. So in order to keep it from damage anymore, I like glued this part of the spine was missing right here, so I just glued it down.
Nice. I don't have too many split covers, thank God, but that's a good technique.
Yeah, I mean, if it was a big book where I could sell it and make money later on, they increase. I wouldn't do that. I would just leave it apart and keep it in the bag. But since it's my $9 reader copy, and it's still a hard book to get.
Oh yeah,
at all. So
hey Ben, how you
go in
doing? Ben Compton's in the chat. Great to hear from him.
Who is it? Oh, Ben. What's up, Ben? How's it going?
Great supporter of this community.
So this will be something because I'm doing a live show with Jamie probably into next month. Good Girl Westerns. So I could be like, okay, I won this round because you can't find
that's so with Jambo, right?
Jambo Comics.
Yeah.
So pick these up, Allen Class.
Oh yeah, those are so cool.
The female Phantom.
Where'd you get that?
London, eBay, London seller.
Oh, London seller on eBay. Okay.
Yeah, this was 11.
I thought you went to Wisconsin, not London. Yeah.
This was $4.
Crazy.
It was $11 shipping, so it was combined them all. This was $4. Wow. And you like that?
That's a reprint of Dynamo number 2 or 3, I think. Or
you never know. This could be in your future.
Ooh.
This was $4.
Wow, that's crazy cheap, man. So crazy cheap.
I only wanted them combined shipping, so I wanted this one mostly. It was 9, then 11 shipping. So I went to do the thing where you click up there and it says combine invoice. Well, if you do, you commit to buying it. I didn't realize that. So then it says seller does not offer combined shipping. I'm like, God. But then I messaged him and I said, look, I'm interested in these other ones, but I want to do the in combined, and it said you don't offer that. So that's the reason I got only the one. And then he messaged me. He said, no, I do combine. So I bought them all and he combined the shipping. So it never hurts to send a message to people.
Nope.
And even when sometimes where we counter and I feel like it's too high for me, a few times I've messaged, go, hey, look, I appreciate that you negotiated with me. I just, because of these reasons, I can't feel paying more than what I offered the last whatever. And twice people come back, okay, I'll take that deal. So just, you never know.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, all you're doing is just giving them another chance, essentially. So nothing wrong with that.
I got in trouble. I went up to the store to get my wife something, and there was this person outside underneath, like shivering because it dropped from 86 yesterday to 55 today.
Yeah, it's cold. Yeah.
So I went, okay, I'll go in. I got him, a couple hot sandwiches in a water. So I gave it to him when I came out, and I seen it was a girl, probably in her 30s. Then I thought, I know my wife has some blankets in the car. So I was like, let me give those to her. So I did. My wife's like, my mom gave me that. I'm like, oh yeah. So she's like, don't worry. And I'm like, oh no.
It was for a good cause. So I'm sure she's fine with it.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be 50-50. It could go either way,
Right.
You know what it is? The women say, yeah, it's fine, but
hey, Jerry's in here. How you doing, Jerry?
Oh yeah, me and him talked this morning.
Okay, cool.
What's up, Jerry? Yeah, he got my staples. I sent him a staple from 1940 and 2 from 42. Yeah, I told my sister, what kind of nerds brother do you have? He's sending staples to New York in an envelope.
Right. Yeah, I have a bunch of 40s comics that are coverless, like Jungle
Yeah,
Comics and Westerns. So if you ever need any staples, Jerry, let me know too.
So I texted BWD. I said, I just want to let you know some of those books that you sent to me, the staples are going to be donated for my conservation at Jerry the Jitterbug, and so you're going to be part of the book. So
Cool.
it was like 3 days later, he's like, "Oh, cool."
Yeah, that's cool. You know, Jerry is a magician with those comic parts, as I know from the Witchcraft 5. So.
Oh yeah. So I sent on the cards. I taped the staples, and then I had 2 cards like covering them. So I put facts on there from 1940 and January and December of 1940, January of 42, December 42. In December of 42, there was a conference of the United Nations. They came together, and all of them ratified the document stating that the Holocaust was real.
Right. I remember that. Yes.
You remember that?
I remember that happened. Now, I
Oh.
wasn't around then. I wasn't around till 64.
I thought maybe you were a time traveler.
No. If I was, things would be very different.
Did you ever watch Quantum Leap?
Yes, the original one. Yes.
Oh, is there another one? I didn't even know there was another one.
Yeah, there's original with the guy that was later a captain in that Star Trek show. Somebody in the chat. I forgot his name.
There was another show that was a time traveling show around that time too. Well, you remember what it was?
Let's see, we have Quantum Leap. We had, well, even before that, we had Time Tunnel.
No, I mean talking like right at around that same time.
7 Days. There was one called 7 Days.
Oh, that's like
where the guy could go back 7 days.
I could see it in my mind. I just can't remember that title. Anyways, pick that one up for 10. Auction win. That's from 1947, number 4. They even have $60 on the back, VF.
Wow.
But I like these because look at the grade on this thing.
Yeah, that looks pretty clean.
From 1947. And Blondie is always entertaining.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have a bunch of the Charlton Blondies.
I mean, there are other stuff they reprint that isn't funny at all, but this isn't one. Blondie was always funny. I had a crush on Penny Singleton when I was a kid. Big time.
Hey, Jerry says that that he texted you about a book that you should jump on. So here he goes. Don't waste any time, man. You never know. It may not be there.
See Jerry's. There's no text from him. It's take your child to work. Oh, I was watching Joe's video, and he was showing the promos. You see those promos that he bought?
I haven't seen them yet. No, I have.
And he's going, and it's good because of safety at work site. Or he goes, kids and work site safety. And I'm like, I text him, what are kids doing at work sites? He said it was take your kid to work day that day.
Kid to work day. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, those promos in the 40s and 50s are hilarious.
Oh, he picked up quite a few and cool ones too. Like one about rifles, and it had all the rifles from the company. He said they drew them side by side so you could see the difference.
Nice.
But shout out,
Joe was great at picking those up.
Let me shout out to Mark Allen. He texted a few times this morning, asked me if I was okay and how everything's going.
Yeah, I've gotten texts from quite a few people myself too. So
I had a conversation with Steve Whiting yesterday.
Yep, Steve Whiting. Yeah, we're on that IG.
The
chat.
pocket call.
Yeah.
Oh,
everybody's okay. Boat is okay. He's Tricity. Sean's okay. Cookie's okay. Brian is okay. Steve, you already said he's okay. So it looks like we're okay. I mean, obviously, a lot of people are going to be hurting without electricity and flooding and so forth. But as long as they're okay, everything can be rebuilt.
Yeah, it's true. All right. So I picked this up for less than 50. It's a EC. Okay, who we got here? Jerry, go ahead. You're live on the air.
Mike, there's a CMA one that you want. The wreath cover.
Yeah.
check it out. 75 all in.
Yeah, I think I have that one on my watch list.
The texts are not coming through. So
Oh yeah.
I'll speak to you later.
All right, Jerry, take care.
Bye, Jerry.
He's probably at court.
Yeah, probably. So what's that? Captain Marvel Adventures?
Yeah, but I thought I had that on my watch list, but it's the one with the wreath on the cover.
Oh yeah, that's a cool one. Yeah.
But it was a kind of a low grade. It was kind of split cover and stuff like that. So I was like,
Oh well, that's
yeah, I
Just
didn't know.
ship that right to Jerry. Don't even take it home.
No, but he's telling me to get it.
Yeah, get it and ship it right to Jerry.
Oh. No, why you mean for conservation?
Yeah, for conservation.
Oh, yeah. I don't think like that because I know Jerry has a lot on his plate. I never
I know.
even feel bad sending anything to him.
I know. I do too.
Let me
I'm
see,
looking.
brother.
I'm looking out for a few things for him. See if when I can pick it up.
Yeah,
But
if
he did
anytime I
such
find
a
a
great job.
whiz, even if I want it, I think I'd rather give it to him, and then if he doesn't want it, I'll take it.
Right. Give him first rejection.
Yeah. I don't see it though. I don't see what he's saying. I put new listings,
I hope somebody didn't snatch it already.
or it could be that they listed it wrong. But I don't know. Anyways, back onto the haul. I picked this up for less than $50. Anytime I pick up
Man, EC.
EC
Yeah.
horror. And a pretty decent copy for $50. Number 18, January 55, but no code.
Yeah, right before January was right before that they implemented the code.
No, well, the code was in 54. This is 55.
No, I know EC. I think it didn't implement it till 55.
Okay. And then they went out of business. No, they switched over to those.
They switched to the
to the
the
Tamer
more
books.
tamer ones. Yeah, and then they went out of business. Yeah.
Well, they didn't go. They went to Mad Magazine.
Well, that's true. I mean, the comic book they got out of that business. Yeah.
Right.
And they
Cool.
they had the magazine size. Yeah.
These are pretty tough to get, scarce. This is my second one. My personal problem. They're beautiful colors, man. I know that title is just so cool.
That's hilarious. My personal problem.
And these are they're not even in the Gerber guide. Only number one is in the Gerber guide. Even in the listing, number one. Nowhere to this.
No other. Really? That's weird.
Yeah. So that tells me that's probably 11 on the scarcity.
They didn't know about it. Well, probably it's more not scarce. It's probably more obscure. They just didn't know about it.
Shh, you're ruining my drama. So I paid 30 cents, so about $30, and then shipping. 1958. I believe this is Farrell, Ajax Farrell.
Ajax Farrell. You're cool.
But
I've never seen it,
America's
so-
Best on the cover.
I've never seen it. So
I have another one I just bought. It's in a. You didn't watch my haul. I caught you. But anyways, you did join my secret contest. That's for sure.
I did.
People, I told Dave about it. He had no clue, and he's like, "Well," I said, "No, I'm just telling you there is one. You got to do the rest of the work. I'm not telling you nothing else."
Hey, if everybody checks out my bi-weekly contest links, you're in there. So
Oh, I am.
you are. Yeah.
Cool.
So all they got to do is pay attention.
Okay, so this was the one that I soaked first. Now, let me tell you, the one that I'm soaking now, I'm already on the second soak. The first batch of water was like rusty.
Ooh.
Yeah, the staples are soaking in vinegar. They were a little rusted. So I think that was Journey to Mystery 97.
Yeah.
And Jerry called me and he said, paint peroxide on the white areas only, nothing else, just the white area. So that's
Right.
and then let it sit. So I pulled it out. I did that, and then I put it back up, put a new batch of liquid in, and it's sitting in there again.
Nice.
I'm telling you, man, when you start soaking, you're gonna get addicted. It's really fun.
Yeah, I've never done soaking.
It's fun as an aqueous bath. I like say soaking instead of aqueous bath.
Well, Jerry and his.
If I say aqueous
lexicon is
bath, I gotta
different.
go. Well, aqueous bath.
Yeah. Jerry likes to be
Soak it
very
in.
precise about things.
Soak it.
That's why I
Okay.
asked you what was in that concoction, because I was like, what are you putting in there? You know.
I actually put in some powder to some bleach, fast acting oxide or something.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I didn't tell you that one was going to be like a secret ingredient.
That's out now.
But I'm really
that
happy
came-
with this. Really
That
happy.
came out so nice. Yeah, yeah. That looks like a different cover from the one you showed up before.
And I was going to do an but what was I going to do? A Doll Man, because that's cooler to me. But I thought, everybody likes to see Marvel. So I pulled out another. I was going to either do Journey of Mystery 97, which I did do, or Daredevil #2. Let me see. The Purple Man, is that 2?
It's one of the early ones. Yeah. No, I think 2
Oh,
is
4.
Electro, right? But
4.
4. Yeah.
I don't. I like doing the white covers because you see the most difference when you soak them.
Yeah.
But this one I decided not to right now because it has tape on it, Scotch tape, a few different places. You can't really see it though.
Yeah, that's nice. I've got a few Fantastic Fours which could really use one of those baths, but maybe next year I'll get into that. Right now, I'm just going to try to get good at the pressing. Yeah.
So there used to be a sale. It was every second Saturday. It was in Altamont Springs. A guy did it behind his friend's bookstore. You ever heard of that? He doesn't
No.
do it anymore. So he was divorced, and then he said, well, I'm not doing it anymore because I'm getting back with my wife. And the reason we got divorced is she hates comics. She hates me comic collecting.
Wow.
So, but anyways, there he would have 2 sections, dollars, and it would be like, I don't know, maybe 100 long boxes of dollar books from bronze to modern. And then all the silver would be in one area, and there would always be 50% off.
Mm.
So I got a lot of Silver Age comics from that guy.
Wow.
And I remember, I don't know, do you know who Master X is? On
No.
YouTube? Never
No.
heard of him?
No.
Oh, he had huge modern channel where he does like variants and spec. But he was one of the early guys, and I saw him, and then I realized he went to that show. Who was that used to be on from Tampa? He was a sheriff deputy. Daredevil.
Oh, that's Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yeah. Aaron.
What was his channel again?
Deadpool
66?
2323, I think.
23, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. I miss him. He's not on no more. I went back and watched some of his videos. a while back.
Yeah. I went hunting with him a few times actually when I lived
did
over
you?
in Port Richey. Yeah, he's
Oh,
a
that's
very
right. I
cool
remember.
guy.
That's what I remember, because when I was watching his
Yeah.
videos, he talked about you, and that's how
Yeah.
I learned about you. And then I went to that pawn shop in that 75% off store over in Port Richey on his recommendation.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah,
true. Everything
that
in
was
that store was 75% off,
It
even
was, yeah.
Silver Age.
Yep.
And I was like,
Yep.
because people say that, and there's always a catch. And
Yep.
when I
No,
got
yeah.
there, first I
Yeah,
went
they-
to the one in town, and I was like, this doesn't seem right.
No,
No, they
it's
said
right
we have
by it
another
too.
location, and I'm like, oh,
It's like
okay.
1 block away. The store was 1 block away from that pawn shop. So it's easy to get confused. But we actually went there one time at the pawn shop, and he let us look through all his inventory. I mean, we were there like 3-4 hours, and we picked up a huge stack of comics.
I think he really likes Aaron, because when I went there, he mentioned Aaron, and he was like,
Yeah,
okay,
they're good
I can
friends.
stop, but it was like there was no deals to be had, really.
Yeah.
He brought
When you
out
go
the-
with Aaron, you get the deal.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he brought the stuff out from the back, and I'm like, wow, this is pretty high priced. But I think
Yeah, but he
one book was
cuts you a
$1
great
one.
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's no longer there, from what I understand.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, the landscape has changed. There was another store in Brooksfield. Is it Brooksfield?
Brooksville.
Brooksville. It was
Yeah.
a toy store.
Yep.
But the guy would go to Webster. He had a big booth there, which he sold all. Then he had another store in Tampa, but it was inside like some charity thing. I don't know what it was. Something for like mental disabled or something like that. I don't know.
I never went to that one.
I never did either, but I went to the one in Brooksville once.
Brooksville.
And,
Mhm.
yeah. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? He's like, oh yeah, I don't have any comics. I'm like, he goes, wait a minute, I do have a short box. And he brought it out. That's where I got my Avengers Annual 10 for $10.
Wow.
A couple of
nice.
Adam Hughes Xantanas, I think, for $10,
Nice.
and another book for $10. So it was 8 books that were like $20 to $50 books or more. And he goes, "Give me $80." I'm like, okay.
Wow.
No problem.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. When I went there, he didn't have any comics. I asked.
Oh, I got tons of keys from him from Webster and from the Dollar Bin. Tons. I
Nice.
remember searching through his before there was even the Key Collector app. And I was
Oh, yeah.
looking on the internet trying to find a website to
Right.
what are these books about and stuff like that. But anyways, the Phantom feature book. This is actually the last issue.
Cool.
And it's a really nice copy too. I paid $100 for this. Was shipped $100 and then shipping and tax and all that.
Yeah.
But I was looking up this. I was looking up this in the Gerber guide, and I have one of the early issues of this, the Blondie one, and it's like a big Treasury almost sized book. And it said that was a Gerber 8, and it was the scarcest of the whole run. And I'm like, oh wow, I just got that from a guy like 6 months ago for $20.
Wow. Yeah, those Treasury size Golden Agers are tough because they were hard to store. So that's why they're
Oh yeah.
that's why there was such attrition on them, you know.
That's true. If I have it nearby. It's a cool book. Okay, so this was I couldn't believe it. So I did research when I got it. It's missing the centerfold. It didn't say that, but the guy said, if you have questions before you buy it, ask. So I figured, I didn't ask questions. I did research how scarce it is. I couldn't even find a sale on this book.
Wow.
So I was like, yeah, I think it's worth $100.
Jambo has a bunch of those. He could probably help you out.
Yeah, he don't have this one though.
No, I don't
Number
think so.
15.
Yeah, that's a very strange title. B Barbie.
Yeah, I had to make an offer and I made $20 less, and then I'm like, I better just buy it because I'll regret if this
Right.
thing. Like I said, I researched sales. There's no records.
Wow.
So it's really cool. It's a horror issue. It's got the Ghost Rider. I mean, it's got so much going on. These are odd titles. I have the Ghost Rider on the cover.
Yeah, that B Barbie, I know, or strange title.
But it's in really nice condition too.
Yeah, it's too bad about the centerfold, but you're right. You may never see one of those again.
Yeah, probably the centerfold's even more scarcer than the rest of the book.
Probably, yeah. But you never know. You never know. Sometimes things will turn up when you least expect it.
This is another one, very scarce. I looked up, couldn't find any sales on it. And there's actually a lower grade copy from my comic shop where I bought this, but this was consigned. Now, almost twice the price of what I paid for this one, which is more like a 4.5. And
love those Avon comics, man.
And the
love
one
them.
right now is like a 1.8 for twice the amount. Let me get this off here.
Yeah, get big. Take me out of here. Yeah, there you go. Oh man, love those Avons. So cool. Is that Kinsler cover?
I believe so.
Yeah. Very underrated artist.
Yeah, that's a really good cover.
Really good. Yeah.
She drapes right out of the cover to like your eye.
You got it. You got it.
In the green. Perfect choice.
Yeah, I mean that's a fabulous comic. I love the huge title, Fighting Indians of the Wild West. You have the little roll call on the left, and then you have the action. They're sort of bracketed. That's really cool.
Let me address Dagny. Is that how I say that? No, I don't do that. I would just, if I read the comic, I just go online and read the centerfold. I don't like to put copied stuff inside my originals. I do have some that came that way, so I do keep it in there. But personally, I don't. Even if I do, like, I have some coverless, I'm going to just print out the front of the cover. I don't care about everything else.
Right.
Jesse.
Yeah, you can go to Comic Book Plus, and if it's not in public domain, you can read it or print it out, I guess. But
most of the stuff I've been able to, I mean, 98% of the books that even are hard to find, there are scans of them online.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I believe this one was. This one also, yeah, but there are
Yeah.
some that there aren't.
Yeah, if it's
there.
not Marvel, DC, or Fawcett, or generally speaking, if it's in public domain, it's going to be on Comic Book Plus.
Right. Well, which is people that scan. Oh, I did show this book already.
I sent them a scan of a comic once.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
The good thing is if you download it, it's in the exact dimensions to be printed.
Correct. Exact dimensions. Correct.
This is my 20th slab, Roger.
Ooh. I tell you, we have to have that crack open party, man.
How many am I ahead of you now?
About 17.
Oh, you do. Oh yeah. Which ones do you have slabbed?
The boy who had 7 gave me a Ghost Rider, a modern Ghost Rider. Kavi gave me a Comic Cavalcade, and I have a I think it's a Batman 500 I won from a contest.
Oh, no.
All the rest I've cracked open.
Are you on your phone?
Yes.
Walk us through your wall behind you.
Oh, okay. Can I flip this thing?
Sleepy Reader's here.
Hey,
Oh, Mark's
Sleepy.
here. Mark, we did a shout out to you. Thanks for chiming in, asking how we were this morning.
All right, here's the wall. Hold on. Let me. It's not. I don't put like all my keys and stuff on here because that's not what I'm about. I just put the stuff that I really just love, and I'll take stuff off the wall and read it. That's
what
my
it's about.
wall.
You're the one that looks at those walls. You got to put what you like.
That's right. And that's the stuff I love is what's on there. Here I have my my Mead folders, my complete set.
I've been looking for those and I have never found one yet.
They're tough to find, man. They're tough to find. I'm sorry, I can't flip my camera, so I'm sort of looking sideways here. And also the books and records up there. Those are just some of them. Then over here is, let me see there. Yeah. So there, that top one is all like my
Can
special.
we get closer? Can you get closer?
Yeah. Let me
Remember,
know if
we're
I have
nerds.
to move the phone because I can't flip the thing.
No, that's fine.
Up there, I have a lot of my special editions. Over there, to the right is the Justice League Test Market edition with the Superman logo.
Yeah.
There is the Amethyst 35-cent variant.
Did you find those for $1?
Less.
Wow.
They were out of a 50-cent bin. There's the X-Men 11 Pressman. There's the X-Men 302 logo variant and G.I. Joe 63 Classic. So much fun. On this level, just stuff that I love.
Tell us, you found those for $1, right? Up there or less?
Yeah, less. Metal Men, that's the first appearance there with notice the manta here hanging down.
Yeah.
There's an early Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's one of my favorite comics, Crisis 7, War of the Gods with the Wonder Woman here. There's a Art Germ Supergirl. And over here we got some promos. That Bobby Shelby is one of my favorites, which some guy in Ocala gave me.
I know. I keep always seeing that book for somewhere, somewhere.
Down here is like some of my older comics. This was given to me by Jambo. Love it. The Iwo Jima.
Yeah.
Obviously the Witchcraft 5 with oops.
You saw it live on Night Tiger Comics.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
It matches the color of the comic.
Right. There's the Wings, my Thunderbolt #1. Some guy gave me these two, which I love them. I've read them.
No, you won that. Didn't you win it?
I won it. Yeah, that's right. Well, I didn't give it. I won it. That's true. And I don't want to take up too much time. Up there, my treasuries.
No, dude, we're nerding out. I want to see this.
So, you got to come over here next time you're around there so I can show you. That's some, again, some Marvels with figures. That's the first Executioner, I think.
Yeah, I need that.
War Machine, is that his first cover? I'm not sure.
First, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, there's I think that's the first actual Hulk thing battle.
Where did you get that at?
This I got from Tony Toth, Pre-Code Monster. I'm not going
What's
to tell
he
you how much I
doing?
paid for it. It was essentially an A-OK.
Well, what's he doing these days? Is he putting videos still out?
No, he's doing Instagram.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got, so is it Tony Toth?
Yeah, Tony Toth.
Okay, I gotta
Pre-Code
find-
Monster. That's his. And then down here, some of my 30-cent variants, which I have a complete set of course. So that's about it.
That's,
This is a Night Tiger stream. We don't want to see a night.
no, that's
Metarod
where you're a
stream.
guest. Pre-Code Monster found him.
Okay,
Well, I'm already following him.
cool.
I didn't know that was him though.
That's him. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, I
he's-
miss his videos. He
Yeah,
found some
I've
great
got-
stuff. Golden Age.
Oh, listen, the stuff in his storage unit is better than 99% of our collection. Okay. I mean, it's amazing what he's
No,
got.
I mean,
man.
he'll come back. Oh, I found a guy up there. He's always
Yeah.
there. And
Yeah, he's
Yes,
been
yeah,
collecting
he-
comics like for over 50 years. So he's got an amazing
he had
collection.
some Golden Age, and they were in really great shape. I think I paid $35 for this one, and I'm like, holy crap!
Yeah,
Nice shape. It looks like like a 6.0, and
yeah. Now his
it's
collection
a
is
hard book. Like you pay like $300 for. I paid $35.
Yeah, I've seen some of his stuff. Because he and I would Instagram, and I'm telling you, it's jaw dropping stuff.
People are going, "Who the hell are you talking about over there?"
Yeah. He's
He's
not a
from way
show off.
back.
He doesn't do a lot. He used to do some YouTube, but he's not a show off.
But he
He
was
just
from way
likes
back.
he just
What was that,
loves
like-
comics. So
Was that more? That's about 4 years ago, wasn't it? 3 or 4, maybe.
Yeah.
It was quite a while ago.
yeah.
But
I got some.
You don't see much Golden Age like really cool on YouTube. That's what I
No,
like.
other than Night Tiger Comics and Jerry, things like that. No.
in Jambo.
Hey, Mark Allen's in here. How you doing?
Oh yeah.
You've been looking for those test logo variants. I just looked upon them in a bin. I got both. I got the Justice League and the Firestorm. It's on the other side of that. I just looked into them. I didn't, no, nothing special. I didn't I knew about, I just happened to know about them and saw them in a bin.
So I gave my neighbor a whole long box of comics. I said, just take it, bring the box back, take the comics though. And I talked to Dave the day before, and he's like, he mentioned he likes lenticulars. I'm like, why didn't you say something? I said, if I see a bunch or any in my collection that I'm giving away, I'll pull them out for you. So I found these 3 yesterday.
Well, it's for Surf Blue.
Yeah, because I went
Okay.
through that long box before they took it. So these are going to go to him.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a box I'm putting together for him too.
Did you see the video I sent him? A big box with
Oh.
candy and toys and stuff.
Yeah, I saw what you sent him. All right. Yeah, that was a heck of an A-OK.
His pizza and his hot dogs.
Oh man, you can send him Golden Age. Come on, nobody sends that.
I
Come on.
think probably this, if I had to keep one, it'd be just for the logo, because the cover's not. It's only one side that looks cool. The Phantom Stranger. Oh, I just picked up. Okay, so I was on eBay. I saw this. I don't normally look at the bronze or the silver, but someone had. I guess I went to someone's store. I saw they had a Golden Age, because usually I'll say, "Wow, they have this for this price." Let me look at the store, because that's pretty good. They had a Doctor Phantom Stranger #2 for $13.99. Make an offer. What do you think Night Tiger did?
He made an offer.
$10, and they took it. I was like, sweet. It was really nice shape. It
Really?
wasn't beat up or nothing. Yeah. I have #1. Now I got #2. And number two is
that's-
not that easy to find.
No, absolutely not. And that's really good series throughout. Honestly, a really good read.
I've actually been seeing the Showcase first appearance online for not a lot of money. For
Yeah.
like $40, $40,
Yeah, it
$50.
doesn't go for a lot for whatever reason, but it will at one point when people get onto it.
Yeah, I don't have that one. I got to get it. I really have a hard time buying anything other than Golden Age. It's
I
got to
know
be
you
a
do.
really fantastic price.
Unless,
you know?
unless you find it at a flea market or something. Yeah, forget it.
Well, I mean, if I see a fantastic price, I'm like, okay, well, and a good I just bought the first appearance of the Taskmaster, Master again. For
The 194 on the cameo or the
The-
195?
No,
on
the
cover?
195
Oh, 195. Okay.
for $24. Nice shape.
George
Yeah.
Perez cover too.
I love that. I love that issue. The art, the story, everything is like 10.
Yeah, it's great. It's really good.
Even the issue before with the wasp. I love the cover
Yep.
where she's in that thing.
Yeah,
With the
she's
thing
like,
over her
yeah,
head and all the bees. It's
Yeah.
it's a great cover.
yeah. That was a great little era there.
Not only that, he does the
Curated.
perspective coming up from the floor.
Yeah.
On an angle up. That's not easy to do as an
Yeah,
artist.
You
That's-
artists would know about that. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Damien. How you doing? You got some Mark Oldroyd and Sleepy Reader in here?
No, you guys, link is in the description if you want to get on and talk comics.
Yeah, I got to get off in a few minutes. I got to get back to work. I'm here
Oh, are you? Okay.
playing hooky.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on. I always like having a cool dude to bounce ideas off of. So
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. It's always great to see you. It was great to see you a few days ago. Love the press, man. I'm having so much fun with that thing. It's a beast. Let me tell you, it is a total beast of a press.
do the heating elements work? Did you turn them on?
Yeah, all four work as far as I can tell. I put my hand.
I thought maybe they would. Sometimes when those machines get old, they get like glitchy and they'll go off and then they'll work.
Right.
And sometimes they'll just come back and start working again.
Yes, as
Yeah.
far as I can tell, all elements are working.
And you don't even need them all. I mean,
No.
as long as you have heat on the book, and you don't need
Yeah.
a whole lot.
Yeah, it's working great. It's working.
Nice.
As far as I can tell,
Yeah.
it's working great. So I love it. So thanks again for giving me that. I really appreciate it.
All right. Well, we'll let you get out of here and get you back to work.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Take care,
God bless.
brother.
Okay, bye.
All right, we'll see how long we've been up here. We've been up here 1 hour. I got to show all my comics. We got Roger on, which is always a pleasure. I guess we're going to get out of here. Everybody have a great day and stay safe. Be prepared. Oh, and kids, don't do drugs. Stay in school. Night Tiger, peace out.